Okay, folks, away we go. This is episode 1242. It's Blind Magic in Alice Springs, and I am your presenter and host, Murray Stewart. And I notice that some people from Germany have joined us lately. So welcome, welcome. I'm not sure exactly why you folk from Germany have joined, but it doesn't matter. You're very, very welcome. And today at Blind Magic Headquarters, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome a wonderful friend of mine. And give me your title, please, Lucinda.
Hi, everyone. Hi, listeners. It's Lucinda Moody. I'm the State Manager for Sport and Recreation, RecLink Australia in the Northern Territory.
Wow, that sounds really VIP, Lucinda.
Not at all, Murray.
So, as I say, welcome to Blind Magic in Alice Springs. Gee, we've been here a while, haven't we?
Oh, we sure have. I think I've known you about 17, 18 years now, Murray.
Absolutely. And I do remember way back when we were both happened to be on Head Street, Rondidiano Oval with the individual groups, and we virtually formed a scrum, didn't we, with our individual groups as we were training them in a fitness pursuit. I remember that very, very fondly. It was just one of those days, one of those moments.
It was beautiful, and we could smell the freshly mown grass, and it reminded me of my days as a young athlete at Little Aths as well.
Yes, I remember that, and you've spoken to me about that. You used to be a 400-metre athlete, as I remember.
I did, had many runs on the grass tracks and even the gravel tracks, and then at the Melbourne Olympic Park for national running. So best time I ever got was 56 seconds. I know they run a lot faster than that, but from 17 to 21, I could run pretty fast.
Oh, that's mighty fast, and I love 400-metre running. I truly do. It's one of those events whereby you have to be super fit because it's merging from being a sprinter into the middle distance type running. So you do have to be super fit. And it's a beautiful event to run. You can really feel that wind in your face, can't you?
Yeah, I think the classic 300-metre mark is where you transition into your lactic acid energy system. So it's called hitting the wall. And I think that if you've got the capacity to really push through that lactic acid hit, that's when you can really smash through that last 100 metres. That was my trick I had up my sleeve.
And you'll be pleased to know that I have actually coached 2 age 400-metre champions right here in Alice Springs, from Alice Springs and delivered to Australia. So I have to say I am very proud of that. I do think we've got 400 metres all sorted in Alice Springs.
Sounds wonderful, Murray. You're an absolute champion.
So tell me about the role you now have. Wow.
Yeah, so RecLink Australia is a national organisation in Australia, and we basically provide free sport, recreation and arts programs for our target groups. Those target groups include people living with a disability, people with mental health conditions, people affected by alcohol and other drugs, those that are homeless or rough sleepers, multicultural community groups, people affected by the justice system or in correctional services. So, yeah, that's pretty much the whole of community or supporting people and families that have people that fit into those target groups. So we do football at the prison. We do exercise programs at local organisations that support people living with a disability. We've got a Splash and Smile program coming up for young people in the water. We've got a walking group or roll, ride and walk. We do dance fit. We go into schools. And yeah, we've got a big grant to roll out a program for alcohol and other drugs. And we're very excited to say that Murray's going to be one of our facilitators for RecLink for that program.
You know something? We were talking earlier and I was saying when the darkest clouds are about, if you look hard enough or wait long enough, a silver lining will appear. And you're literally helping people find that silver lining because getting people out and about smelling the roses is one of the ways of finding positivity in their life.
Absolutely. So we talk about social inclusion, we talk about improved mental health and improved physical health. And one of RecLink's key impacts is that we provide moments of joy and bringing people together that otherwise may not have opportunity for sport and recreation through the funded programs that we provide. So nobody should have an opportunity to miss out on sport and recreation. We all know how good it feels when we've been for a run or we've been for a swim, and making those programs accessible for people that may miss out.
And the hardest part of any mission or any goal is simply that, to start, just getting started. And you literally help people to get started.
Absolutely. We've got lots of community groups and participants involved, but there's really nobody that we can't help and support. So we've got a wonderful community here in Alice Springs. And yeah, getting started, there's so many barriers. Like, it might be transport, it might be an ability, a disability, it might be cost, it might be fear of the unknown. So I feel like after 20 years in Alice Springs working on breaking down those barriers, that's what we do really well, to engage people in making a start.
Lucinda, I have always liked you very much. You always carry with you that certain atmosphere that I have to say I am attracted to. I truly am. And you've always carried that with you, that sort of a whimsical, wild sort of way that, yeah, as I say, is just appealing. And yeah, may you continue with your wonderful, wonderful work. And it's a privilege and an honour that you should ask me to be a part of your team. And I'm so looking forward to it. Help me out, Heather. This has been
1242.
Okay, this has been and always will be, folks, episode 1242, a Blind Magic Communications production. Good stuff. Yeah.